A couple of days ago, I beat my new hardest demon, Zafkiel by Darwin and Not to Fly, and I was happy with how it performed for sure, and I definitely think it's harder than Artificial Ascent, which was my previous hardest, but upon checking attempt counts, I learned I only had, when I included the practice copy, 11,000 attempts, and compare that to my previous hardest having over 20,000. I think I could probably push this a little bit further. So I decided right after Zafkiel, this might come back to bite me, but I want to beat a new hardest demon directly after beating one. And I want it to be in the Ruby tier in the GDDP. I decided to let my friend pick my next hardest. And the level she picked is a personal favorite of mine. I think I'm gonna improve, definitely, as a player. It's preparing me for those higher up levels, I believe. And the level is none other SHMARLEY, the funny Renn fast level. Now, as you can see, I have 36, so I've been playing this a lot, and I didn't know if I wanted to make, like, a video talking about it before beating it. Just because I'm kind of on the fence about content creation. But I think I just want to do it for fun. And what better time to start than just talking about my next hardest? It is currently 10 o'clock at night, so I don't expect to do very well. But we're just going to get into it. Fuck it. I'm just going to talk about the parts. Which parts are impossible, which ones aren't. So the first thing to immediately mention is that the pre-drop is impossible. Specifically the first, like, 7%. And a very notable thing are these ship gaps. And I've seen a lot of complaints about them. They're really hard. But what you can just do is just swoop right under it. And it took a lot of work to figure that out. Because, like, I never saw someone actually, like, I never watched a completion video with that skip, so it took a bit of thinking, because I've always heard about a skip that some people do, but I could never find it. Alright, the rest of these clicks aren't super hard. A trick I found, so you don't have to time this black orb, is if you buffer both of those orbs, you can kind of just skip it. I buffer this orb too, so I don't have to worry about both the icons. And it kind of eases up around, like, past these inputs that I'm struggling with. Come on. There we go. This is just a bunch of individual timings, kind of just muscle memory. This robot I find to be absolutely impossible. Especially those three orbs. The two blue orbs and a pink orb, I can't do them just consistently. Then it's just a bunch of orb timings, and then you get to the drop. This gameplay is some of the most fun gameplay I've ever played in my entire life at this drop. It took so long to get good at, but it's really fun. Immediately kick it off. Really hard and intimidating wave. I can't really talk about these individual inputs. It's just so muscle memory. I find this slow section to be, like, the hardest part of... Because, like, this click... Here's the thing. So many of these timings have a really specific timing window, and it's not always clear what that timing window is, and I'm not very good at, like, using other objects for a timing reference. I kind of just feel it out. So while I'm in, like, the feeling out process, I still haven't gotten very consistent with some of them. It's just pretty much just click and hope. While I'm still in the process of consistency, I kind of just die to random timings. It gets kind of annoying. Now, I've tried to do 44 to 100, and I've died at the end in the ending like 7 times. I don't know why I haven't gotten this run yet. This is the second drop part. I do find it a little bit hard. I do find this part harder, especially that spider is impossible, because it's, again, with the timing windows, but, like, there's such precise clicks. This part is so hard. I never played a level like this, where it's just like, let me just say, when I first played through this practice run of this level, like after Zafkiel, I was just kind of like checking out my options. This seemed impossible. Like I would never be able to do it. And I kind of just started to like work backwards and practice. And when the parts got consistent that I like practiced for a bit, it was so addicting. Like before my friend even picked the level. Like I had this whole list of levels, like Titan Complex, Nightshade, this, and Sunset Sandstorm. But I'm gonna probably beat those levels like after this to prepare for my next artist, which I just kind of played this on the side anyway, just practiced it, hoping that she'd pick it for the next level. And she did. She found it really cool, which I'm really glad she did. But yeah, it's just so intimidating. And it still kind of is. But like I really think I can do this. But yeah, that ship isn't too bad. The spider's impossible. And it's just more of these muscle memory, consistency timings. I do find this pink orb really weird. Like, if you click it too late, you're really, really low. Or, like, I guess high up. But if you click it too early, you're like, I don't know. It's just, like, abnormal. I need to figure out, like, a consistent way to do that gravity portal. This part is, like, around here, it gets significantly easier, in my opinion. Like, most of these orbs at the start are buffers, like those two. That pink orb is not a buffer, that's a buffer. That black orb is a buffer, and the first green orb is too. This wave is really hard. It took a while to get used to. A trick for this, like, I kept, like, struggling with, like, the first input. You can click that third spike is not actually a full spike. If you go into hitboxes, it's a small spike. So my strat is unironically just go like weirdly early. This wave isn't too bad. These cube timings right after are like a little awkward. By the way, yeah, you can do that. Kind of just my round. This part is the only reason I'm using LDM. This part lags me to like 140 FPS when I'm not, and I literally can't do it when I'm not in LDM. This wave is silly. This ending isn't too bad, but I could see myself screwing up like this, or this straight fly, just from nerves. And then that last triple isn't very hard, just because you're literally going for something. I'm just gonna go 63 to 100. While I do that, I want to talk about my future plans. First things first, before I do my next hardest after this, I'm probably just gonna like stop or like not push too hard. What I want to do is obtain all the GDDP rankings that I don't have. I'm literally just gonna say it. After my next hardest, I want to do Bloodlust. I'm just gonna go for it. That's like my goal for this game. My big goal for the past like years. Was to do Bloodlust, and I'm very close. Also, Belloc got added to the GDP Emerald tier, which I never expected, but it's really funny because I have 76 on that level, and now I have an actual reason to finish it. Personally, I don't think it's an Emerald tier. I think it's like bottom of J tier, in my opinion. Like, I find it easier than Berserk, which got moved to J tier, but like, what do I know? So I flew Berserk from 37. Of course, I don't have the reporting because Nvidia sucks. I'm just gonna lock it and get the run. Damn it, it's so, I don't know. I did 44 to 93, because like, that last UFO, so much can go wrong at that ending. The straight fly isn't too bad, but I've seen someone die at that UFO from 0. It doesn't look very fun. Yeah, this level is like, it's annoying. It can get pretty annoying to get consistent, but I think I really recommend it for a hardest, because you don't really worry about like those inconsistencies too much. And once you build, I predict once I build like the muscle memory required to actually beat the level, this level will get like extremely fun. Also, the song is phenomenal. Damn. There it is, SHMARLEYville. After I beat this, I'm gonna make a video, and I'm just gonna beat a demon from, like, Platinum tier to Emerald tier. We're making a video. I think for the Ruby tiers, I'm probably just gonna make them their own separate videos. Like, I'm probably gonna do Nightshade next. If not that, then if I'm, like, not up for learning Nightshade, I'll probably just go for Titan Complex. I think Titan Complex is really cool. It's so cool. I've always, like, seen this level as, like, really fucking cool. But I never thought I'd be able to actually play it. I've been, like, really on the grind lately. I've been super motivated. I think I just need to not play easy extreme demons. That's, like, literally all it is. Because I just get so bored. No, what is that? It's stuff like that, you know? Like, I don't know how, I don't know, it's just so random. Like, I don't usually die there. I feel like one of the main concerns of this level, and it's totally, like, fair, is with all the structures moving, you can't really, like, align timing. But I can't fucking do that anyway. I'm always just, like, trying to build, like, a rhythm. I'm probably gonna stop it here. It's, like, 10:20 at night. I'm exhausted, and I'm probably not gonna get much further. My goal for tomorrow, I'm gonna get 44 to 100 and try to get dropped to 100. I feel like I might be capable. Also, maybe, depending on how the pre-drop goes, getting to the second drop part from 0 might be kind of nice. Get the level 2 runs. I feel like I can get the level 2 runs tomorrow. If I can't get dropped to 100 and I'm really struggling with it, I can try to get to the second drop part. But yeah, I'm very excited to start grinding this. Well, if you made it here, thank you for watching to the end. I had absolutely no preparation for this. I kind of just decided, you know what? Let's make a random new hardest reveal video. So, this is my first, like, actual content creation, so... Actually, no, second, but... So, it's probably gonna be pretty rusty. But I don't care. See you guys, thanks for watching.